Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about the game Meet Your Maker. It's about 25 days away. The system here says 3 weeks away. So it's releasing on April 4th, 2023. So yeah, it's a little while from now, but it's still within a window of time where we can still theory craft about the game or remember those people that played the beta in the alpha are still theory crafting base builds even though the game is not out yet. And that's really shows the kind of uniqueness. I guess that's the word I want to use, uniqueness that this game has. Because with all the potential players in the world that will play this game, each person is unique to themselves in how they think and process information. And this game has a portion, both portion of it. A rating is that's skillful. You've got a parkour, shooting, complicated, be a genius thinker with quick motor control skills to do that part of the game well. So there is those people that theory craft how they take out a base with depending on trap placement and mob placement. And then you've got the other side of it where you got the builders who are theory crafting how they need to make a base that's got the most potential of kill factor or high kill ratio, because that's how you get rewarded in the game, but not so oversaturated where it becomes a base that people will just skip and not enjoy. So what you want to do as a builder, you want to be able to produce a base that is sinister enough to get some good kills, but make it also fun and enjoyable to play. I think that's what a skilled builder should be able to do. And then those people that are rating that building will have a good time, but you'll still die a few times. They'll have to use their thinking. The raider will have to use their thinking on how they're going to get through your product. And then at the end of when I say product, I mean the outpost. At the end of the journey, either the raider succeeds or doesn't. There's a process where the raider leaves the map and the raider can score the system. Right now, there's only four. I think one of them was did you like it, or was it brutal? There's like four categories. Was it ingenious? So I think what the game manufacturer should do is broaden some of those, add more categories in there, so that there might be. I know a lot of people don't like a thumbs down mechanism in a game, but maybe make one that's in the background that the map doesn't show it as a public thing, how many thumbs down the map's got, but the person who built it will know how many people disliked it. I think that might also help those builders to know where they sit with the player base that raids their outposts. I think there should be more categories, but right now the person can rate you. They can rate it the way it is, and then obviously the builder will see that, and hopefully we get some good bases out there that get created by people that enjoy building them and trying to build them where they keep the fun factor still in play. So I'm going to go back to the theory crafting part of this video. Is right now on a Discord that I'm on, and I'll share their Discord here at the bottom. And on that Discord right now, these guys have been theory crafting. They have a section for they've got a couple locations on the server where they're tooling around with ideas and trap placements, and they've been really theory crafting. And that goes back to the uniqueness of this game. So these people are theory crafting with the elements that they knew about from beta. Those elements probably are going to be in the game day one, so they're not wasting their time theory crafting. But the thing is when you get when they get on the hands on the product, that theory crafting then becomes an open discussion that one person might think this is the way to do it, another crafter or a base builder will think of another way. They'll pool their knowledge together, figure out a better way. It's just that again, it comes back down to what you're going for, right? I mean, if you're going for the most sinister layer that everyone's going to hate, but it's going to have a huge kill ratio, then you get you get that information by sharing knowledge between different unique people, and they come up with this, right? But the problem with it is when it's that brutal or on that scope of hardness or brutal, then people will just give up on it. So you won't get the highest kill ratio because of all the people that just give up on it. So there's a lot of things that need to go into thinking about how to make a base to draw folks in long enough to at least try it a couple times. And if they give up, they give up. But if they succeed, they succeed. And that person having a good time. Whereas when a person goes in and dies once and then says to themselves, this place is the 9 levels of hell, and just logs out or logs to the next map. And then the next person comes in, they die twice, and they like, yeah, this place is the 9 level of hell. And they just leave and they obviously don't come back to your map ever. But the thing about it is that map, yeah, if people were going to slogfest through it, they'd die 100 times and maybe get it done. People, I don't think, enjoy that, dying 100 times to get it done. I think people in this game, with me, I was comfortable at 4 or 5 times. It depended on where I was at the 5th death. If I was at a point where I'm thinking to myself, I wasn't getting better or I wasn't improving the dance I needed to do to get through the outpost, that's when I would pull the parachute and I was out. And I think that's acceptable. There are people that tried my base and they tried 42 times. And there was people that tried the same base and didn't die once. So there's a balancing there as a builder is, how many people are getting through the structure timely and within the 5 kills, and those that are on the beyond the pale with 100 deaths. Now, the other thing that allows the system allows the builders to do is watch a video on what's going on after the person has rated it. So there are many times where I see somebody die 46 times. I'll watch the video and just see if it was somebody just feeding my base. Was the base actually working to where I thought it should be working? Was the person seemed drunk off their ass and they were probably just having a grand old time, just banging the head at a wall? It's hard to judge, but when I go in and look, I can say to myself, well, yeah, that person had a hard time because of their play style. I mean, a lot of times it's the play style that's what the kill is everybody's got a different play style. So I mean watching the videos for me were very important, because when I theory craft something and then I don't see any deaths around those traps, I can watch the video and see how the raider tackled that. So in my mind, I could think, well, geez, the placement of those 3 traps should have killed somebody in that radius. And then when people run the dungeon outpost, then it comes back when you go to collect the spoils of war, when you've killed them a couple of times and notice that there's no spoils of war around those traps, then you've got to watch the video and see how the person was able to get around it. And then you have to make some adjustments, obviously, because you don't want to spend 3 traps to get 1 kill every 5-6 runs, right? You want to group your kill boxes where you're getting at least 1 kill in those kill boxes, at least 1 every 3 runs. So if you've got 3 kill boxes, that's how I design my bases, 3 kill boxes, and I get deaths, like I get deaths in this one, and let's say I don't get deaths in this one at all after 4 runs, then I say to myself, there's something wrong here, and I change something. And I watch the video and I change it. So then I watch the video, then I have people run it again, and then I see that I've got even deaths around my kill boxes, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, then I'm doing something right. But if one kill box looks lighter than the other kill boxes I'm making, then I might make some adjustments based on watching the video. I mean, this game has huge potential. Huge. I enjoy it. I'm even thinking right now about the bases that I think I want to try to build outside of my bird cage maps that I think will be do very well in this game. Well, really, I was just kind of plugging the game today. I just wanted to make this short video, talk about how people are theory crafting even now on the Discord, which I'll provide the link right in the description below. Well, thank you for joining me. This has been the Tarkus Zone.